Hello and welcome, my beautiful Taurus, my beautiful bulls. Brenda Taro here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of October the 16th to the 22nd. So let's start off and see what we have for our download message. You've been given tie up loose ends. So you might be getting down to business and getting business done. There may have been things that you put on the shelf or you procrastinated or you just didn't have the time or the energy to get at them, or you just couldn't get them done. But they're still sitting there and they're mounting up. So this is about getting these things cleaned up and done. So if there's a deadline, I think you're going to get that deadline met because you're going to step up to the plate and get things done. If there was sort of a situation where you might have left a conversation up in the air and maybe you need to make amends, maybe, there's been a misunderstanding, things taken out of context when it comes to a person and a conversation. So you might be tying up loose ends there so that you can have closure. And this is going to bring you to a place of much better peace, knowing that you can wipe your hands clean and say, okay, I'm done, it's done, and now I can just breathe in and breathe out. So tying up loose ends, getting things done and completed this week, getting down to business and getting business done. Your oracle message is the beautiful card Dove Spirit. And what is that about? We know that the dove is all about peace, right? And we always have the power to generate peace within ourselves. And it's a reminder that today and every day is a good day to meditate, to quiet turbulence within us, and that brings in tranquility. So this is a card that says, what would peace do? Can you agree to disagree on a situation here when you're tying up loose ends so that you can be at peace? You're going to be able to feel peace again and be compassionate this time with yourself. Remember, you matter, and what you utmost need to feel is peace this week. Okay, and I think you're going to find that, especially if things have been sort of up in the air and you needed to get things completed. But there's going to be things happening this week where you're going to be letting things go and realize that you're going to do things for yourself here that's going to make you happier. Coming in your first row, you've been given the Eight of Wands, and you've been given the Seven of Cups. So, definitely you're going to see a shift of energy. If you've been sort of hanging in limbo or there hasn't been much momentum or action going on, you're going to see a shift in that, and you're going to be getting very busy here. And things are going to come in quickly. And this could be, hearing about information coming in. You could be getting a lot of text messages, phone calls, emails, anything like that. But it's also the freedom of being able to get up and go after what you want. You might be traveling. It might be all of a sudden you got an invitation to go take a trip somewhere, whether it's pleasure or business, and you could be taking a holiday. But nonetheless, this is about the energy around you picking up momentum. And you're also, when you do that, you're going to have to be snappy and quick, but think on your feet so that you don't make mistakes. But you're going to have to really be moving forward, and you're going to have to be on your toes here when it comes to this energy here. Now, sometimes this card refers to the wands of Cupid. There could be something coming in very suddenly here in the form of a relationship, and it could be a love relationship. Now, the Seven of Cups is with this, and the Seven of Cups says you may be feeling a bit overwhelmed at this time when something happens really fast and suddenly, and we have to think on our toes, and we got to really go after it, and we can't hesitate, and maybe you're tying up those loose ends. You could feel a little overwhelmed. So you could be having a lot of choices and decisions to make, but I don't want you to get up in your head. There's going to be different options and offers coming in to the table for you that you need to consider. Consider them carefully and seriously. What is going to bring you to long term? What is going to last the test of time? What is going to give you the most benefits? Okay, so think about those when you're making these choices and decisions. Coming in your next row, we have the beautiful Emperor and the beautiful Empress. So now we have a power couple here. Wow, this is amazing. So my beautiful Taurus, I think you are going to be stepping up and taking the seat of power. This is about being able to be logical and have stability and structured. And, it's almost like you're going to take on a position of authority here. Now, some of you may be, taking on your own business. Maybe you're going to be going out there and being self-employed. I often refer to that when I talk about the Emperor, because he's capable of standing his ground, sitting in the seat of power, directing power to those in front of him in his court. So this could also be a practical older man that might be in your life that you can depend on. Okay, it's like a father, or a fatherhood figure around some of you. Now, the Empress says you're going to give birth and credence to things that you want and you love. And she's the ultimate mother. She nurtures what she wants to see grow, and therein she gets her success. She's leaned into the power and the wisdom of her emperor and learned how strong he is. And she's the feminine of that side. But also the Empress has that ability to delve deep and go after what she wants, keeping things kind of close to her chest as she dreams her way through and she manifests what she wants by nurturing it. So the Empress is saying you have this ability to go after what you want. Now, she is the ultimate mother. You may be hearing about the impending birth of a child or a new child being brought into the family fold. Coming in the center position, you have the Knight of Swords and you have you have the Moon card. And we know that Moon is indicative of Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces energy or not. But this is about not allowing yourself to get up in your head and do that stinking thinking. Not assume and presume things are going to end up one way or the other until you know the facts. So the Moon is all about realizing that, it comes out, it lights, it illuminates everything it shines on, and you're going to be able to see your path illuminated much better. This is about you, trusting your instincts and your God-given talents and your wisdom bank. You've got the resources there to think on your feet and, look over your shoulder because there could be some information you're overlooking in the background scene, and you will find that out. And that might be beneficial to you. Now, coming in next with this is, like I said, the Knight of Swords, and there's going to be some big changes coming in, and they're going to come in quick. Okay, he's charging in towards his goals, and there's opportunities, and you're going to be able to seize the moment. But again, you might be jumping into something, and you might need to really think on your feet in a hurry because the Eight of Wands was there in the beginning. Now, you're going to have to be honest and quick-witted, but don't be impulsive or rash, okay? Think about your moves, what it is you're going to do when you go in there. This is about you being decisive and going after what you want, and you're going to get what you want if you do that. Beautiful. Coming in your next row, you have the Queen of Pentacles and you have the Three of Wands. So the Queen of Pentacles, again, is very feminine, and she's like Mother Earth. She plants her seed. She waits for things to come to fruition and harvest. She's very patient, and this is requiring you to be patient right now as well. But she's a card of abundance and knows that abundance is going to come into her because she's done everything right. And I think, you have this ability to be concerned about other people's welfare, and you have the ability to be very capable as a mother or even a businesswoman. She is the ultimate businesswoman. So I think you're going to be very good either in business if you are, or you're going to be good with money. So I see this happening at this time. The Three of Wands says, hey, you're waiting for your ship to come in because you've crossed your T's and dotted your I's, and so you should. But it says don't sit there on your laurels waiting after you've completed your project and tied up loose ends. Keep moving forward onto the next one. This says you need to commend yourself for how hard you've worked and that you deserve the rewards and the, and the resources coming into you because of that. So this is a card of really patting yourself on the back and saying, oof, I got it done. I tied up those loose ends. Okay, so coming in your last row, you have the Devil and you have the Death card. So we know the Death card is all about new beginnings, leaving things behind, closing doors behind us in order to walk through new openings and portals of opportunity. So the Death card says, you could be walking away from a job that was unfulfilling, or maybe it was a contract that was completed. You may be closing the door to a house and moving to a new one. You could be leaving a job and opening your own business. You could be saying goodbye to an unfulfilling relationship. Whatever the case is, you're going to go forward with a new vision. This is a new beginning, and it's rebirth, and it's a transformation you're going through. The Devil says you're making some major changes because you're not going to put up with addictive behavior anymore of those people around you that maybe have been dragging you down and making you feel as though you were stuck and chained to a situation. If you're dealing with any issues that are making you feel unhealthy and uncomfortable, I think you're going to make command decisions that you're going to change things because you don't like that feeling anymore. So this is, again, the Devil says, you're going to allow yourself to free yourself from whatever's holding you back from moving forward in a healthy and successful way. This is a new beginning. This is transformation. This is the death of a situation and moving on to a rebirth of another. And I like that. Well, my beautiful Taurus, this is your reading for the week of October the 16th, and it looks pretty promising. It's pretty powerful. And just make sure you tie up those loose ends this week and realize, most of all, you need to feel the peace that you deserve. And know that I want to thank you for all your kind words. Today I tested negative for COVID, and I'm on the mend, and it's all your well wishes and prayers that have brought me to this point. So please give me your thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're not. You've heard this a million times from other creators out there that only 50 or 60% are watching. And it's free, because what it does is it helps generate traffic to our channel. And that's what keeps us out here doing what we do. Because what we do, as any creator, takes time and editing. And we love it, but we need to feel that we're getting the rewards for our hard work and effort. And I know you guys, and I love all of you. So it's super simple. Thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you for bringing me all those beautiful comments and well wishes. Anyway, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy week to come. And know that I send you lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon.